So hello everyone, welcome to Officers on Duty. Myself Vejayanantham TR, Indian Forest Service Officer of 2018 batch. I am native of Tamil Nadu and belongs to Madhya Pradesh cadre. Currently posted as Deputy Director, Panna Tiger Reserve. So everyone having this doubt of like what's the IFS officer posting is like and whether they have phase 1 and phase 2 training like IS and IPS. I just want to clear out these things. First of all, there is no phase 2 training for IFS officers. So we just after our foundational course, we go to IGNFA, Indira Gandhi National Forest Academy at Dehradun. We complete our 16.5 months training fully and we come to cadre. So after that, there is no such thing like going back to academy again. So it will be like full-fledged training on field and then you will be given the posting of DFO or Deputy Director based on whether it's territorial or wildlife. So after coming from academy, I got posted as range training, and I have given a charge of a range in Gugri range, Mandla district of Madhya Pradesh. So there one challenge, like most important challenge that I have faced was a language barrier. So I was given a charge of implementing the programs of the forest department at range level. I have given a staff of at least 35 to 40 people were working under me, and I have to implement the schemes like Vandan Kendra, plantation, law and order at the range level, etc. So since as an UPSC aspirant, everybody faced a lot of challenges during the aspirant's phase itself. So reading, writing, these things were never the challenge for me. The only challenge and the barrier I faced during my range charge was language barrier. So then I got to know that being with my staff, going to field with them, talking to them, being with the people, talking to the people and addressing their problems will make me more closer to them and will remove my barrier, language barrier, at the same time give me more confidence. Rest of the thing, system will automatically runs. You don't need to worry about those things. You will get to know how to work with the file, you will get to know how to implement law and order, everything. So then I devised the plan that I should be in a week, for example, if you have 7 days, I spend most of the time in the field rather than in the office. So by that way, I became very closer to my staffs. I walked with them. I even spent many nights with them in their quarters and got to know about the challenges they face. Then I got to know the language and the local culture, everything. In that way, I got closer to them. So this was the major challenge I faced on the range level, and 5 months of range training. At the end of the range training, I was very much comfortable with the language, and I got the confidence that now I can talk Hindi fluently and I can convey what I want to do and I can take work from my staffs. Then I got a SDO charge, subdivisional officer, which is equivalent to sub-collector at Panna Tiger Reserve. And then I got transferred from Madla to then I came to Panna district. And it was a completely great experience and very new experience for me, because until that time I was working more with the people at the territorial forest. It was more like problems of the people, law and order, everything, implementation of plantation schemes, people-oriented schemes, etc. Once I came to Panna Tiger Reserve, it's more of wildlife orientation, core wildlife works, more focus on protection, and it's completely new experience. So it is a very exciting experience. Here the major challenge I faced as a subdivision officer was, as a subdivision officer, I had 4 ranges under my control. Previously I was working as a range officer with just having 1 range under my control. As a subdivision officer, I had 4 ranges under my control. So after range in charge, the next part of training was SDO, subdivisional officer, equivalent to sub-collector. And I got my SDO ship in Panna Tiger Reserve. Then I packed my bags from Mandla district and came to Panna district. And the experience I had as an SDO was completely different, because till the range training, I was focusing more on conveying and talking in Hindi. And after becoming SDO, you all know that SDM and SDO, they sit as quasi-judicial authority as a magistrate to solve forest cases or revenue cases, etc. So the day I had become SDO, many forest cases came to me. I have to read those files in Hindi and I have to write judgments in Hindi. I have to dictate judgments in Hindi. It was a completely new experience. So the SDO posting gave me an opportunity to read, write and to learn about the language more. And obviously you get more time to sit in the office and to read more, because since once you become an SDO level officer, you will be having 4 ranges under your control, and you have to have more knowledge to run 4 ranges and to give your guidance to 4 ranges under you. So I learned a lot about forest laws, all the wildlife laws in India, so that I can guide my ranges better and write proper judgments without any biases. Then unfortunately COVID second wave came. So that time my deputy director and the collector of Panna, they gave me a appointed as nodal officer of Panna for Panna Tiger Reserve area and staffs for any COVID related issues. Then that gave me an opportunity to work with the revenue department and especially CMHO, and I coordinated with them to make separate camps for my staffs, COVID camps and COVID vaccination camps for my staffs, and guides, tourists who came to Panna Tiger Reserve, and people who were living in and around Panna Tiger Reserve. So that was one of the great learning experience. That time I got to know that no department is alone, and no department can work alone, and no service is big or small, and we have to work together for the welfare of the people. Because during the COVID time, there was nothing like this is my work, that is your work, like that. Everybody came together, DFOs, collector, SP, they came together, and their only focus was vaccination camp. So everybody, we shared our work, and we gave our grievances to the revenue department, that they told their need to us, and really we shared our resources and worked together. And really the COVID situation was an eye-opener for me, that coordination with the district administration, with the police department, and coordination between the forest department with these two departments is the key for welfare of the any district and development of the any district. So after 5 months of my SGO training here, and luckily I got posted here itself as Deputy Director Panna Tiger Reserve, and it was a beautiful cakewalk transition for me, because I know my staffs and staffs know me very well, because I worked here for past 5 months, especially during the COVID time. Work was well appreciated by my staffs and my seniors. Then I sat on this chair. I thought like once we become officer, whatever we order, everything will happen in a day, but it's not true. So as an officer, you have to be a leader, you have to lead from the front. Even if you want to make a video about Panna Tiger Reserve also, it's you who have to sit, you have to tell that first frame should be this, second frame should be this, everything should be this. So on that day, the day I sat as a deputy director on this chair, that an officer is someone who is like, he just orders and everyone will do and everything will be done in a day. That image was shattered. So as an officer, on that day I got to know that, after sitting on this chair, I got to know that I have to lead from the front. Everything that I have to tell, I have to guide my people, my staffs, that what to do, how to do everything. They are waiting for me to take lead and waiting for my advice to how to do, what to do, etc. And they were expecting many new things from me also. Since I'm an young officer, they were expecting that I can bring something new, etc. Another thing that happened was like, within 1 year, everything got happened. For start of the year, I was a range charge, just running a single range. Then after 3-4 months, I got SDO charge, okay, running 4 range. Within the next 5 months, I got a deputy director charge, running 12 ranges. So it was not a marathon. That was, I was expecting that the progression will be like very slow. I will get more time to learn, more time to learn new things, more time to adjust in this cadre and the language. But it was exactly opposite. It was just an year, and I got posted, and people started expecting from me. Because once you sit on this chair, there is no time left for you to learn. You have to start performing. So it was a sprint run rather than a marathon run, and it is a beautiful journey. So now I want to tell that after becoming deputy director, what and all I as an officer took some new initiatives here with the help of my staffs and with the guidance from my seniors. And at the same time, what are my duties, and as you all were expecting, what are the perks and privileges. So first of all, I can't say it's as a power, but I can say it is as a duty. Because power means power always comes with duty. So the power, so that I want to just explain what are my duties here. As a deputy director, I have 12 ranges under my control here, spanning over 1,500 plus square kilometer of area, spanning over 3 districts, Panna, Damoh and Chhatarpur. So any issues with any range, I have to talk with 3 collectors and 3 SPs and coordinate with the revenue department and police department and implement many schemes, or like if I face any challenges, then I have to talk to respective collector and SP and get their help, and I have to go in coordination with the revenue department, police department, and they also, if they want any staffs for their work or their force, I have to coordinate with them. So it was more like a great learning experience for me. So frankly speaking, within 1 year I didn't expect that I will be given so much of responsibilities for which I was not expecting and I was not ready. That's actually true. But I am very much happy for the opportunity PTR has given to me. And just I want to share some of my initiatives, some of the challenges I have faced here. So first of all, after coming to PTR, I thought like bringing the people together and getting the people's support is very much important. So whenever we were UPSC aspirant, we always think like first point will be awareness creation. Believe me, without doing something to the people, whatever you do for awareness, they won't trust you and you won't get much support. So that thing I got learned here. So before going for awareness creation, before gathering their support, when to gather their support or ask for their support, I want to do something for them. So I sat with my rangers, I sat with my SDOs, and we discussed that what are the ways and mechanism we can do and help our people and give some development opportunities for our people. So first then we got to know that we have 151 samitis here, joint forest management samitis here. It means like every samiti is allocated some forest area under their control. Under their control means like they are responsible for the welfare of that forest area. At the same time, whatever the benefits the forest gives, it will directly go to the samiti. For example, I have 3 to 4 tourism gates here. So whatever money comes out of safari, it will go to the samiti people. 30% will go to the samiti people. So we thought like we should do something with this money to the samiti people so that together they good support. Then we thought like COVID affected the education of the children of villagers and samiti people very much and very hardly. So we planned that we should give smart class in public schools, government schools, so that we get support of the children. So once you catch the children, automatically the parents' support will automatically come to you. And nobody will oppose you if you go and say that we want to do something good for your children. So we discussed and we decided that we should install at least 20 to 25 smart classes in the government schools with the safari money we got. You won't believe, within 1 month we have installed 23 smart classes in Samiti villages in and around Panna Tiger Reserve. And these are the money of the people which was pending, which was unspent in the Samiti. Our rangers and forest guards went to them and explained to them that what are the ways they can utilize this money in a good way. We showed them the way, and within one meeting, all the Samiti people accepted that we should go ahead with this. So they had various other issues also, like drinking water issue. They want good roads, which they can obviously go ahead and making that. But when we told them that your children's education is much more important than anything, they left all their issues and they told that, sir, we will do it. So because of the people's support, we did install 23 smart classes in and around Panna Tiger Reserve in the government schools, and we got huge public support for that. After that, whenever we went and meet them for any awareness campaign or any issues we faced, we got huge public support. And it was a game changer for us, and it got us very good recognition all over MP. So that was one of the initiatives that we did as a team together. So now we got very good people support. Now after roaming Panna Tiger Reserve for next another 3-4 months, I got to know that our staffs are like lacking some basic facilities inside the Tiger Reserve. And this year, thankfully, we got some good budget on solarizing our park. So we have 150 camps inside Panna Tiger Reserve, which we used to call like anti-poaching camps, patrolling camps, temporary camps, etc. to monitor 24/7 our forest and wildlife and natural resources of Panna Tiger Reserve. And many of these camps are so interior that you can't even go and charge your mobile there, and they stay away from their family. Our staff stay away from their family. Hardly in a month they can go 3 to 4 days outside the jungle and go and meet their family and come back. And this year, thankfully, we got good budget for solarizing our park. Then we as a team, we sat together, we discussed that what are the things we can give to our staffs. And we decided that we should make at least half of the camps fully solarized. And it was a great project. And till now, our staffs were roaming with small torchlight and small solar lamp. And with one go, we have made 75 solar setups in 75 camps with 3 tube lights in each camp, 1 fan, and 1 kilowatt solar setup. with switch box, everything. Now they are like they can charge their mobile inside their camp itself. They are bringing small radios inside their camp. Now they feel that they are little connected to their family, and their lifestyle have become little better, that they have at least a 24/7 electricity in their camp itself, and they can talk to their family whenever they want, and they can listen to songs at their free time. And this literally changed the entire dynamics of the park. For example, it increases the security level of the park also. For example, I have many patrolling camps on top of the hills. If any poacher or any person who want to cut the tree, they come inside during the night, they can't even see where our camp lies, or they don't have any fear at all, because it's everything dark inside the park. But now, because of solarizing the park, all the patrolling camps are having light facilities. Even at night we used to put one light always on, even if on the top of the hill also. So the poachers are little scared that somebody is watching from the top. So this indirectly increases the security of the park also. So these are the some benefits like that accrue to the park because of solarizing the park, and it increased the attachment of our staffs to the park also. So everybody knows that Panna is known for diamonds. So we have Asia's biggest open mining in Panna only, and now Panna is known for Panna Tiger Reserve. And tourism is major industry here. So without promoting tourism, we can't bring development to the Panna district as a whole. And tourism is the only way to improve the livelihood and opportunities of the people here. So as a Deputy Director of Panna Tiger Reserve, I have the responsibility of increasing the tourism here and to promote livelihood opportunities for the people who are living in and around Panna Tiger Reserve. So for that, I have to attract the tourist. Okay. So then, as you all know, I am very much interested in social media and try to promote the works of Forest Department in Madhya Pradesh. Same I have done here also. Once I took charge, then we have created a social media cell within the Panna Tiger Reserve itself. We have appointed a person to post regularly about the works going on here and to promote tourism. And so thankfully, we got 2 new species discovered this year also. One is a leopard cat and another is a fishing cat, which was posted in our social media handle, and it became national news. So it gave wide coverage for Panna Tiger Reserve. As a result, this is the year which is highest ever tourism inflow ever after Panna Tiger Reserve got established. So this indirectly gave a lot of tourism potential for Panna Tiger Reserve. At the same time, a lot of livelihood opportunities for people in and around Panna. So it's if you see now, it's mix of you work for some developmental activities, some tourism promotion activities, you work for security issues and law and order issues. At the same time, you work for the people and samitis also. It's a mixed bag of everything. And if I want to quote another initiative we have taken is first bird survey of Panna Tiger Reserve. So till now we haven't done a bird survey in Panna Tiger Reserve. So we thought it should be grand and it should be known to everyone, so that people get more awareness about Panna Tiger Reserve. Many should come for Panna, not only for tiger but are also for the birds, because as you all know, out of 12 months in a year, 5 months park is closed, especially during the monsoon. So in these 5 months, our guides, our gypsy drivers and hotels, they will be without any jobs. The hotels will be closed, there won't be much tourism inflow. So we decided that the focus should not be only on tigers, it should be on the birds also, so there should have some other opportunities like bird watching, nature trail, cycling, kayaking and other adventurous activities. So we thought conducting a bird survey at a grand level will give more face value to the birds of Panna Tiger Reserve. At the same time, it will attract more tourists also. At the same time, we will get the data about birds of Panna Tiger Reserve, and we can orient our management activities according to the needs of the birds also. So once we posted that we are going to conduct a first bird survey in Panna Tiger Reserve, we got at least 400 applications around 22 states of India. So we were really astonished by the number of applications we got, and but unfortunately the COVID third wave came on Jan 22nd and it got cancelled, and all the preparations we made were we thought it will went in vain. But thankfully COVID third wave ended very soon, and we conducted our bird survey on March 4th through 6th, and the response was overwhelming, and participants from around 60 participants from 15 plus states participated, and we joined our local guides and drivers and local volunteers along with the experts also, so that they will also get to know about the birds and birding, eBird app, how to attract tourists who are interested in birds to Panna Tiger Reserve, etc. In that 3-day event, we got very good support from the locals also and from our staffs also, and the feedback we got was very good. So after the bird survey, we got the report that 247 bird species have been discovered in Panna Tiger Reserve, and to our luck, white-tailed iora bird was discovered in Panna Tiger Reserve, and this is the first report of white-tailed iora in entire Madhya Pradesh, and this shows that our bird survey was a successful event. So these are the certain initiatives we took apart from normal running of the system. So many people think that these are the only work, like taking initiatives is the only work and is the major work. No. So these are the initiatives you take out of your own interest, out of your own will, that you want to do something other than what the system give you as a task. So when it comes to running the system, we always think that once someone enters the civil services, he just go and runs the system. See, running the system is not that easy. If running the system is a simple task, means UPSC will never conduct an exam for IAS, IPS, IFS or IRS officer recruitment. So it is a very tedious task, and it needs a lot of hard work too. So when it comes to running the system of Panna Tiger Reserve, I just want to give you an overview, like what are our daily work or like the routine work of an year. For example, forestry work is always seasonal. For example, summer means it will be a forest fire. Then you have to think, put your all energy and your thinking everything into how to control the forest fires. You have to deploy your staffs to control the forest fire, and you have to help your staff to get right equipments to control the forest fire, and you have to stop the destruction of forest and wildlife during the forest fire, etc. And during the monsoon, it will be completely different, because in monsoon the forest roads will be destroyed, and the vehicles can't even go inside. The vehicles will stuck inside forest area. So till now, what we are doing were like on summer and winter. During summer and winter, we used to go in our vehicle, get down, and we'll just patrol in the area and come back. But during monsoon, your vehicle can't even enter into the forest area. The road will be completely destroyed. So winter patrolling will be completely different. So winter is a time where the encroachers and poachers will try to intrude in forest area, because they also know that the vehicle of foresters can't travel a long route inside the forest area. So that time we go for Paidal Gasti, that is foot patrolling. We go on elephants for patrol. We go on foot patrolling, which is very dangerous. At the same time, it's our duty to do also. And our Green Soldiers does it every year. And during winter, you always know winter is a time for tourism. We prepare the forest roads, which was devastated and destroyed by the rain, and we make it tourism friendly also. And we make all the roads. For example, it's 1,500 square kilometer of area, and we have 1,000 plus kilometer of roads running inside Panna Tiger Reserve. So every year we make those roads, we maintain those roads. So it itself a humongous task. So every year rain destroys the road, then we go and make the road. You can't put metallic road inside forest, because it's against wildlife laws, and it's not good for wildlife also. So it will be Kacha road only, and every year we make and maintain the Kacha roads. So this is the main task during the winter. And other works like grassland management, plantation, ecotourism works like where to place our ticket counter, and what are the facilities we can give for the tourist, and other rules like how to maintain the safari vehicles, etc. These are the things will happen always. And these are the normal work in ecotourism area. And other extra works if you want to do in ecotourism areas, like what are the new things you can add in the ecotourism area, like nature trail, bird watching, kayaking, whatever. It's up to you, and you can do whatever you like to promote tourism in the area. And other than that, there are sensitive things also, like poaching and felling of timber, illegal felling of timber. And other than that, there are other illegal activities like illegal collection of minor forest produce, which belongs to Samiti people, but somebody outside from the Samiti area, they will come and collect. You have to protect that also. And there are many things like this. So for that, you need to make your informant network also. For example, I have at least 700 to 800 staffs under Panna Tiger Reserve. So they are our main informants. But apart from that, you have to develop your own informant network, like from the Samiti people whom you are giving the benefits, and from the tourist guides who you gave employment opportunity. And apart from that, whenever you go for the field visit, someone will come and talk to you, like they will tell about the issues in the village. You be friend with them and make them as your informant. So they will directly get to know what is happening from the field, from the informant itself. So many times like informants calls you directly and you direct your staffs to go to the field and check what is happening or not. And my staffs have their own informant network also. So now you see like it's not only like developmental activity, protection activity, wildlife activity, and grassland management, habitat development, soil moisture conservation works activity, plantation activity, and apart from that we do civil works also like road maintenance, bridges, and law and order. So whenever some encroachment happens, you have to deploy your staffs, go and convince the people and tell them that this land is belong to forest, it's not yours. And if they still want to encroach that, you have to evict that encroachment area following all the rules and regulations. Apart from that, you have to develop your own informant network also. So it's like and above all your staff's welfare, because around 700 to 800 staffs depend on you for their leaves, pension, and their salary, everything. Like any issues they face, they will come to you. So you have to open your door always, and you have to listen to them to make the system running very smoothly. So running as a system, even I as an aspirant, like we will become a clog in the system. And see, being a clog in a system is a big thing, because not all clogs can run the system. So after coming here, I thought like running a system smoothly and peacefully is itself a big task. So if a person who just sits on this chair and run a system peacefully and take care of the welfare of the staff and complete his tenure peacefully itself, that itself a big achievement. Apart from that, the initiatives you take, it is extra points for you. So that thing I got to learn here, and successfully the 8 months is also over for me here. So when we were aspirants, we always think like we will become a clog in the system, and we are recruited just to run the system. See, running a system is not that easy. At the end, what everybody wants, peacefulness. So running a system smoothly means you are bringing peace to an area. So when I was an aspirant, I also thought like but I should not become like an officer who just runs the system. Don't put that just thing, because running a system is not a simple thing. Running a system means, like for example, running Panna Tiger Reserve peacefully means you are taking care of welfare of 700 staffs, you are maintaining the tourism area properly, and bringing good tourism to the Panna Tiger Reserve and Panna people, and giving employment opportunities to the people. And other than that, stopping any law and order issues and facing any law and order issues successfully. These are the things are called system, part of the system work. And if one does this thing very well and runs the system, means it itself is a success. So don't get demotivated by the saying that once you become an officer, you just can run the system. So peacefully running the system is itself a big success. And apart from that, you will get huge amount of opportunities to do lot of initiatives you want to take. But if your system is peaceful only, then only you can take lot of initiatives. So it's like both should go together. Running a system peacefully, at the same time you can take many initiatives parallelly. You can't put one thing aside and you can take another thing up. So this is what I want to tell all about the postings as a deputy director in Panna Tiger Reserve and my experience as a deputy director in Panna Tiger Reserve. So wish you all the best. I hope you all have got some idea about what an IFS officer's posting as a DFO or deputy director is like, and we'll see you in another video of Officers on Duty soon. Thank you.